Mabuhay everyone, Marcus here. How's it going? And I'm back today to give you another comparison video. And today's sneakers of choice is the PG3s and the Harden Volume 3s. We will be comparing this. These are two of the top signature sneakers out in the market. Very nice performing guard sneakers. And if you want to see the full performance review of each shoe, I'll put up the link up here. So let's start with the comparison. Let's start off with the uppers of these two shoes. The PG3s made up of mesh upper, while the Harden Volume 3s, depending on the colorway, there's a knit upper and also there's a mesh upper. Both materials perform really well. They don't stretch that much, but upon saying that, in the Harden Volume 3s, I prefer the ones that has mesh upper instead of the knit, because it's more structured. It doesn't stretch that much compared to the knit upper. People want the knit upper because it's more premium compared to the mesh, but performance wise, I would still prefer the mesh upper of the Harden Volume 3s. And as for support, especially in the forefoot, I would lean more in the PG3s compared to the Harden Volume 3s because of the wings of the PG3s. It holds you laterally and medially, and it really pulls your foot down in the footbed. While there's a lateral support in the forefoot area of the Harden Volume 3s, I still feel more secure, and I really felt my foot not moving anywhere or anytime in the PG3s. Compared to the Harden Volume 3s, when I stop really hard, I feel like my forefoot sometimes slide just a bit, but nothing too drastic. I feel really more secured in the PG3s. As for the heel part of the shoe, the PG3 has no heel slippage, enough ankle containment, which is really nice. Your heel is very well contained, while the Harden Volume 3s offer the same. Feel like there's a little bit more heel slippage, but not entirely bad. I felt more lockdown in the PG3s compared to the Harden Volume 3. I think it's because the mouth of the Harden Volume 3s is bigger compared to the opening of the PG3s and the spacing of the loopholes of the laces. So I would lean more on the PG3s. Both shoes have a traditional tongue, although PG3 has a half tongue and there's an inner booty in the PG3s. They're both easy to wear and it's very quick to put your foot in. Moving on to the midsole cushion of these two sneakers. Of course, the Harden Volume 3s feature a full-length boost, which has a very nice ride. It's a very nice slab of boost. Court feel is great on this shoe. At the same time, impact protection on the heel is nice, and there's a bit of bounce in the forefoot. While the PG3s, there's a forefoot zoom unit. Caging the zoom unit is an injected fill-on from the forefoot to the heel part of the shoe. It's an injected fill-on. The impact protection on the PG3s is awesome compared to the 2.5s and 2s. It's a huge jump, so I really like the cushion setup on the PG3s. Right off the box, you can really feel the bounciness of the zoom in the PG3s. So it really depends on your preference. If you want a more bouncy feeling in the forefoot especially, of course, go with the PG3s. If you want a little bit of bounciness and there's enough impact protection, not just on the heel part of the shoe, but also in the forefoot area, go with the Harden Volume 3s. For me, it's a tie on the cushion setup of these two sneakers. It really depends on how I feel that day, on what I want to feel under my foot. So it's a tie for the cushion for these two shoes. And now moving on to the traction outsole of these sneakers. The PG3, as you know, features a moon crater pattern, while the Harden Volume 3s has a herringbone pattern. Rubber compound of the Harden Volume 3s is a lot softer compared to the PG3s that I have here in Asia. They use XDR rubber. It's an extra durable rubber, so it's very good outdoors on cement floors here. While the Harden Volume 3s, although you can use it from time to time, but I wouldn't recommend it because the rubber is on the soft side and the depth of the blades of the rubber is on the shallower part, and it might shave quickly compared to the rubber compound of the PG3s, which is also hard. The grooves on the PG3s is a little bit deeper. So I think the PG3s is really made for outdoor use too. This is the deal breaker for me between these two shoes. On a very clean court, both shoes perform really well. They're awesome. Squeakiness level is up there. You stop on a dime on both shoes, no problem whatsoever on a clean court. But on a dusty court, really big difference. Because on the Harden Volume 3, at first I was really loving the shoe. When I played in the other league that I joined, and it's a different court, it wasn't that dusty at first, but I still pick up a lot of dust that easily on the Harden Volume 3. I think it was just 2 rounds of going up and down the court. then I have to wipe it already. So that really is irritating. I don't want that distraction while I'm playing. On the PG3s, it's the exact opposite. On the dusty court, I didn't need to wipe it at all. Dust pickup wasn't even present after the game. I mean, I was really impressed with the PG3s. I was really playing in a very bad condition court. I mean, there was a construction to the side of the court. A lot of players were sliding already throughout the game, and my PG3s was really holding up really well, and I wasn't slipping even a bit. Hands down, PG3's traction for the win between these two shoes. They're very dependable sneaker to have. Also, the price point on the PG3s really helped out a lot because the PG3s is one of the cheapest shoe out now that is a very good performer. It's around 5,800 pesos here in Manila, or 110 US dollars, while the Harden Volume 3s is 140 US dollars, or around 7,400, 7,200 if I'm not mistaken. So around 1,500 difference or $300 difference. So that, I think that's huge. Performance-wise, PG3 wins it over the Harden Volume 3s. As for sizing, go half a size down on the Harden Volume 3s for regular footers, while on the PG3s, go true to your size. For wider footers, be aware that these two sneakers are on the narrow part. Watch out for that. Go half a size up if you're a wide footer. So that's it on my comparison video between the PG3s and the Harden Volume 3s. Let me know if you agree with me, and if you disagree, hit me a comment down below. And if you're planning to cop a pair, I hope I help you guys out. So this has been Marches once again. Thank you for watching this video once more, and I appreciate the support, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.